Alright guys, welcome back to my channel Luak Rexus 10. Kali ini gue mau coba main Greedfall, game RPG yang katanya bagus. Dan ini pertama kali gue coba. Gue sebelumnya belum pernah sama sekali nyobain Greed. Nah ini kita coba dulu ya, kita custom dulu karakter ini. Gue baiknya pilih perempuan apa laki-laki ya. Gue pilih cowok aja guys. Face-nya kita baru buat dulu. Tarik. Gondrong kah, pendek kah? Tes dulu. Apakah ada yang menarik dari segi rambut? Rambut yang mencerminkan era feodal. Nah, feodal. Jadi yang menarik. Kayaknya ini oke, guys. Oh, Bapak Bewok. Dengan zaman feodal tuh yang dia harus ada biar samping kiri kanannya kan ya. Oke, ini udah head colornya kita dan hair color pirang kali ya biar kayak orang Belanda. Biar kayak orang Belanda bener ya. Eyes colornya kita bikin dari yang ini. Alright, udah datang. Di sini ternyata ada tiga status ya. Warrior itu bisa pakai weapon sama one hand dan firearm. Kalau kita gitu. Dan firearm dead. Berhasil sama agili. Kayaknya gue teknikal aja deh. Kalau recommended berarti dan agili. Oke. Kita right, kita coba kemudian tapi karisma itu wajib. Jadi dulu ya. Oke. Kita lanjut. Lanjutkan perjalanan sang bangsawan. Gue belum tahu sih ceritanya tentang apa, tapi kayaknya seorang bangsawan ini ingin melakukan sebuah perjalanan.
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
Oh, kita
I beg your pardon,
ponakannya
but urgent
menghilang nih.
matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible,
cari.
my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Alright, jadi perjalanan dari kau. Lah. Sabar.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so?
Oh, jadi kayaknya
Well,
Kurt
let's
ini
see.
adalah bodyguardnya dulu,
Fight
guys.
with honor!
Dan dia tahu kita mau melakukan perjalanan. Nah, belum melakukan perjalanan, dia pengen ngetes kita kayaknya. Dari segi battle-nya, menarik ya. Nggak turn based, nggak turn fight kayak Final Fantasy like that gitulah. Oke, kita coba. Kita suruh defense. Alright. Okay. Parry, land, and attack the right hand. Waduh. Kali gebuk satu juga ya. Oke, di sini ternyata ada action, quick attack, after teknik. Oh, ini ada firearm, light, potion, health potion. Terus use. Kita bisa bind. Oh, maksudnya jangka satu ya. Tekniknya firearm. Lightning untuk apa ya? Right, firearm ya guys. Jangka dua. Oke, aku lagi on. Edward. Duduk. Waduh. Oh my god, guys. Salah kita. Aduh.
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign
lagi.
of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
Kali gebuk apa?
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
kalah sama Kurt, masa sama anak buahnya kalah juga. Jangan. Aduh. Oke. Ya lagi tuh. Uh. Bam. Armor level is show with shield and helper. Oh, jadi ternyata physical armornya itu ada tanda di atas darahnya guys, yang harus kita bolongin dulu sebelum bisa ngurangin darah aslinya. Armor absorb part of physical damage. Jadi armornya itu menyerap kekuatan physical damage. Untuk ngancurin armor musuhnya kita bisa menggunakan data yang impact, yang mungkin yang besar-besar ya, atau trap. Nah, magic attack ignore armor. Oh, kalau magic itu dia nggak mempedulikan armor. Oh, oh, Fury itu jadi ada attack yang namanya Fury ya. Dia bisa menghasilkan bonus damage dan bisa membuat musuh itu kehilangan balance-nya guys. Oke, kita coba ya Fury. Salah. Oh.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling
Oh,
rusty.
jadi kalau
Are your
seandainya kita
bags packed
pengen
for the
latihan
great
lagi
departure?
nanti
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that
Oh,
I'm
si
coming
Kurt
with you,
ini.
I hope.
Kak Kurt jaga mas. Ya oke lah.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Cossilion are joining our party. A few friends at
Setidaknya
your
lebih
side in
aman
unknown
gitu kalau
territory is a
ada
boon.
temen ya.
So the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of
Oh,
miracles.
ternyata
and we
ibunya
might
ini
find a cure.
sakit, guys.
Even if I were
Kita
to
harus
find it, I would never be able to
obat.
return in time to.
I know. But
Jadi
it
si anaknya
brings me
ngerasa kalau
comfort
gue
to
pergi
know my son has
dan gue
left
nemuin
on a
obatnya,
mission
gue nggak bisa
to heal his people.
ada waktu untuk
Come now.
kasih obat itu ke
It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Berarti dengan kata lain ini ada beberapa orang yang Oke, kita lihat itu kayak menunjukkan bahwa jagoannya ini adalah keluarga bangsawan.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our
Oh,
departure.
jadi
The
mereka mau
commander
pergi
wants
tapi
to
mereka
recover
harus
some
cari
merchandise from our supply,
keponakannya.
but the transporter doesn't want to deliver.
Mereka
I did
sendiri
all I
nggak tahu
could
di
to
mana
persuade.
Konstantin. Tapi pas
Nothing came of
kemarin
it.
malam
All
ada
the parliamenting fatigues
pesta
me.
gitu,
But this is your
katanya udah
domain.
hilang.
I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Oke, di sini ada selain game ini,
Where would you like to
side
begin?
quest, ada
I've been
side
asked
quest.
to pay visits to the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not
Dalam
far from
oke
here.
deh.
We could go there first.
Very well. You think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I
Oke,
don't know, but
berarti
it's
kita
certainly
harus
worthy of
ke tempat
inspection.
yang Oh, bedanya gini. Kalau side quest itu kayak misalnya di 6, kalau main quest itu dia lingkaran. Guys. Alright. Jujur gue terkesima dengan pemandangan yang luar biasa ya. Kayak gue benar-benar ada di Eropa abad 18 nih. Wow. Jarang loh ada game yang bisa benar-benar menggambarkan situasi Eropa zaman abad 14. 18, sorry guys. Walaupun ya banyak game yang latar belakangi Eropa abad 18 ya. Kayak salah satunya Assassin's Creed. Tapi kayak benar-benar gue merasa stylenya oke. Menarik. Gak ada mayat ya guys ya. Orang mati memang udah gitu aja guys. Karena belum ada penguburan yang proper. Tuh.
And death to the others!
Dari segi fighting itu belum konsen banget ya guys. Masih agak tuh. Dan mungkin karena gua kayak jobnya kayak assassin. Jadi kalau sekali gebuk damage-nya tahan berasa banget. Benar-benar harus hati banget. Tapi khawatirnya ini terlalu menarik. Bukan katanya. Ini gua dapet aja. Banyak. Oh, enggak guys. Kalau kita ganti aja, sepatunya enggak ganti. Benar-benar nggak cuma buat nambah armor segala macam, tapi ubah penampilan guys. Menarik. Wow. Right. Makin dalam masuk makanya. Oh. Oh my.
Hello, sir.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Oh ini presiden. Nah,
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
gila ya. Kita kapan.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade. I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tiefredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought...
Jadi kalau
Well,
udah
then,
dari
that is a pity. Have a
abad
pleasant
ke-18
voyage.
nih
A
terjadi.
brilliant
Kalau saat
future awaits
kita
you.
mau
They say that
tapi
it
itu
is
pelapor.
a marvelous island. Please
Ini
convey to your
adalah
cousin my
ini
congratulations and sincere wishes for
tempat
success.
bea cukai kali
You
guys
seem
ya.
slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his
Imigrasi nggak sih bang? Oh iya benar imigrasi. Oh bea cukai.
As you can
Ya
well
benar.
imagine, alchemists are
Bener
our
bro, salah
prey.
gua.
This
Imigrasi.
vulgar trickster
Bea
casts
cukai mau
dirt
buat
upon their
ini ya,
reputation
barang-barang
and
bukan
our own
orangnya.
at the same time.
Masa
In
manusia
any city of the
diselundupin.
Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him.
Thank you
But
bro,
here,
thank you.
We respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Alright, kita ternyata dia itu memberikan keluhan, guys. Keluhan bahwa ada orang yang menjual obat ilegal. Berangkatan dia minta kita untuk beresin.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of his allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors, but our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Oh, jadi ya benar sih. Yang namanya kerajaan itu pasti harus ada aliansi. Kalau nggak ada aliansi, suatu kerajaan itu bisa hancur, guys. Nah ini kita kan lagi nanya ya, The Bridge Alliance itu apa sih? The Bridge Alliance itu adalah kumpulan aliansi yang dominasi oleh Al-Assad. Mereka itu berfokus kepada ilmu pengetahuan dan obat-obatan. Coba yang lain.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
Nah, ternyata selain itu ya coba kerja trader ya hal yang biasa sih. Oke, kemudian tier trade.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tier 3D for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
Jadi menarik ya guys. Di luar sana juga diceritain bahwa ada suatu negara atau ada suatu pulau yang dimana tuh di dalamnya itu terdapat gunung volcano, terus juga flora dan faunanya beraneka ragam, apalagi masalah binatangnya itu guys. Itu ada binatang-binatang yang aneh yang kita nggak bisa temuin di tempat lain, dan ada binatang yang sangat besar, lebih besar daripada rumah.
And what of your war with Thélème?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tier 3D.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Thélème has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
Alright.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord
waktu
Desade.
jalan lagi. Ya memang sih itu masalahnya dari game-game RPG ya. Yang paling males ini tuh adalah banyak cerita dan banyak ngomong. Apalagi bagi kalian yang suka game action itu pasti wah gile ngantuk banget guys. Tapi semua ada keasikannya tersendiri ya guys. Game yang penuh cerita lebih banyak daripada yang belum tentu game jelek. Karena banyak game-game RPG yang sangat luar biasa guys. Ini kita explore dulu guys. Walaupun kayaknya kita udah tahu tuh tujuannya adalah support. Banyak yang gue pengen explore dulu guys. Sambil menikmati pemandangan yang luar biasa. Gue penasaran sama developernya. Kota se-detail ini gitu. Maksud gue kalau lu bikin suatu kota kayaknya masih ada itu oke ya, gampang mungkin ya. Tapi kalau kotanya juga nggak ada gitu, bisa bayangin. Kalau inget si dokter pakai kostum gagangnya itu mengingatkan gua kepada Black Death ya. Ada
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything.
jual obat-obatan kan.
Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This
Oh
potion
jadi dia
heals
jual
all of
obat
that.
yang
And
penyakit
more still, this
lambung,
little
bahkan
vial
penyakit
is the
terbuka
product
sekali.
of years of
Tetap pakai
research
obat.
and intensive labor.
Ya kalau gitu
I
kasih aja
hear
ke
you
ibunya.
asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malicor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to
Oh, dia
finding
bilang nggak bisa
the
deh.
cure. But the Malicor isn't the
Malicor ya,
only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true?
Sama penyakit.
Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A file only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely
Oh ya kan
everything.
benar.
Except the Malicor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malicor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Oh, kita mencurigai dia sebagai penjual obat-obatan.
I will think about it.
As you wish. But don't wait long. It won't last forever. Have you finally made up your mind?
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I am in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swear you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider
Beda ya.
skepticism a
Dia
remarkable quality. But in your case,
obat
it is
yang dia
not
jual dengan
skepticism,
obat yang dia minum
blindness.
tadi yang
We need
kita
to steal one
buktikan
of these
itu
potions and force him to
beda.
drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt.
Dan Kurt itu
Let's take a look at his cart.
ibaratnya gimana kalau sana kita curi aja gitu obatnya dan kita paksa dia minum. Waduh,
To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
oh. Oh. Dor. Dor. Juga pakai. Dor. Kita sudah menemukan obatnya. Paksa dia. Mau.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
Dia
You
merasa
might
kita
have put
kerja
something in it to
buat
cause me
mereka.
harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He
Kabur.
won't leave the city without his belongings.
Kakek-kakek itu kabur bercepat. Lanjut lagi. Lanjut.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Oke, kita coba tanya-tanya bartender.
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Oh, jadi karena penyakit tersebut Demalikor itu membuat bisnis barnya atau hotelnya itu jadi kurang laku.
Has the Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Yeah, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
Oh, jadi kejadiannya kayak COVID kita kemarin, guys. Gimana dampaknya buat orang-orang yang dagang dan penjualan itu sangat besar impact. Bahkan dia bilang kalau terus begini dia bakalan bangkrut. Kenapa? Karena customer setia dia beberapa ada yang dead, ada yang udah meninggoy, dan ada beberapa customernya yang udah nggak mau balik lagi karena takut tertular.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Teofredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man trees live there. Dragons and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some naughts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
Oke, jadi ada para pengunjung ya, biasa namanya bar kan pasti ada pengunjung. Yang dimana setiap malam itu kadang Karen itu datang terus minum. Mereka saat mabuk itu berkata bahwa mereka melihat binatang yang besar, mereka melihat naga, mereka melihat harta karun di berbagai macam tempat. Jadi omongan-omongan yang terdengar itu fantastik gitu. Tapi bartendernya bilang ya itulah cuma omongan orang-orang yang ngawur aja karena mabok, nggak perlu dianggap serius gitu. Menarik. Kadang orang mabuk itu nggak selalu imajinasi apa yang dia omongin gitu. Kadang saking nggak terkontrolnya tuh apa yang dia omongin justru bisa benarnya. Oke, kita coba cek dulu item. Kalau pakai topi gini gue jadi inget game Red Redemption. Red Redemption. Wah, harus topi. Oh, bapak-bapak yang tadi. Coba.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By
By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Oh, jadi ya kaget kita ada di sini. Kan kita memang sudah baca notes yang di belakang dia punya warung kan baru. Ya kalau dia tinggal di dia tanya, kalau bisa nemuin gua, nah si jagoannya tuh nggak bilang dari mana, cuman dia bilang, lu nggak tahu apa di bawah sana tuh ada massa yang ngejar-ngejar lu. Dia bilang, ya gua nggak, gua gue lebih baik tuli daripada buta gitu. Berarti dia tahu. Dia juga ketakutan nih kayaknya, makanya kondisinya lagi beres-beres juga. Terus dia bilang si jagoannya bahwa memang bagian imigrasi tadi yang kita ke sana itu mengeluhkan akan adanya keberadaan dia gitu. Dan ternyata doi itu pernah bermasalah juga dengan imigrasi di suatu tempat gitu. Dan ngebuat dia dikeluarin dari aliansi gitu. Makanya dia bilang, itu orang kok kayaknya nggak pernah berhenti menghantui hidup gua ya. Dia mau apa sih gitu. Sampai gua harus jualan potion ini, obat palsu ini gara-gara dia. Kayak dia tuh nggak puas-puas ngancurin hidup gua kata dia.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred.
Oh, alasannya gara-gara mereka pernah bermasalah di akademi dulu. Jadi ternyata ini dia profesor ya. Jadi si Sahi itu ya, dia itu menghalalkan berbagai macam cara untuk menemukan obat buat nyembuhin Malikor. Salah satunya adalah dengan cara menyiksa tahanan dengan disuruh minum poison tersebut untuk kemudian diuji coba bermacam-macam obat apakah bisa sembuh gitu. Nah si profesor ini tidak setuju dengan ideologi mereka yang menyiksa tahanan gitu loh. Makanya hal tersebut lah yang ngebuat si profesor ini dan Sahi itu bermusuhan.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Oh, jadi memang sih masuk akal juga. Jagoannya bilang, kalau lu kan profesor, kenapa sih lo harus jual obat palsu? Lu udah bikin ini bener sih. Nah terus dia bilang, iya gua tuh bukan ini, gua tuh lagi dalam pelarian kata dia. Jadi tuh ternyata dia juga terobsesi untuk bukan penyakit Malikor ini. Jadi potion yang dia jual itu bukan palsu, tapi potion untuk menyembuhkan Malikor, tapi masih dalam tahap uji coba. Ditanya, lu kalau masih dalam tahap uji coba ya sama aja lu menjadikan mereka itu sebagai uji coba dong. Terus dia bilang, ya apa boleh buat, gua harus melakukan itu untuk hidup. Tapi dia ngejamin kalau dengan dosis yang sedikit tidak akan membahayakan si orang-orang tersebut. Nah, terus ditanya, "Lo kenapa nggak mau minum waktu gua suruh lo minum kalau emang nggak bahaya?" Kata dia, long time ago dia pernah minum itu dengan batas yang, normal, batas yang berlebihan lah, sehingga membuat tubuhnya intoleran gitu. Makanya dia nggak bisa minum itu lagi.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not
Kita
harmful.
skip aja guys.
But you could just...
You don't under this
So
potion.
you
I don't have a choice.
If this potion...
I ran a small sip of this mixture. Wait, the mob would have been
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't. I saw them to find a remedy.
It is for an act of... Dr. Sahin warned me that you're an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do
Jadi
with me, sir?
penyebabnya adalah Sahi itu menuduh si profesor ini adalah profesor gadungan. Tapi profesornya bilang, enggak, gua adalah master alchemy. Kalau lo emang butuh data, kan gua ini master alchemy.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Oke, jadi ada dua pilihan, yaitu cabut secara diam-diam dan menghindari masa yang kita mencari, atau kita menghadapi masa. Ini kita coba menghadapi masa dulu kali ya guys ya. Atau ada jalan keluar baik buat sih. Inilah.
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you're angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
Oke, jadi mereka ini adalah masa yang protes atas si alkemis gadungan itu, yang mereka pikir alkemis gadungan jual poison palsu. Yang jadi permasalahannya adalah bukan karena mereka minta uang kembali, tapi mereka ngerasa kayak itu racun. Jadi mereka datang ke sini untuk minta pertanggungjawaban. Coba kita, karena ini patient horrible side effect itu bagus. Coba kita lihat proposal.
I can procure you some excellent potions, as long as you promise to put an end to this. True potions of healing like those you thought you were buying.
What are you, some sort of alchemist then? I hope you're not the same feather as the other. If that's the case, we have enough rope to hang the both of them!
Trust me, I swear that each and every one of you will receive one.
Our trust was already given. We're going nowhere without seeing the merchandise.
Such a large number of potions. This story's gonna cost you a fortune.
I should be able to prepare them myself. Just need to gather the ingredients.
Oke, kita menawarkan solusi dengan Karena kita akan memberikan mereka potion yang beli cukup mahal sih. 6 potion yang ada 4. Coba kita bisa typo. Berarti potion doang ya.
Do you have those potions you promised us?
Not quite yet. Leave me just a little more time.
It's your last chance to prove that you're not just a fast talker, like the other fool. If not, we'll have no trouble finding enough rope to hang you too!
Alright. Oh, health potion.
To my help! The merchant is dead. To my help! Death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get
Oh,
dicey!
tembak. Oh, tuh. Buana. Oh. Door. juga ya. Kalau
You'll find all you need in our... Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with? Thank you for your visit. See you. Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
apa?
Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Do you have those potions you promised us?
Yes, here they are.
Hey, did you see that? That other alchemist kept his word. I hope these are good ones.
The colour looks like it should, not like those others.
Well then, since you want us to go, then we'll be going. Come on, everyone!
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
The servant's door. The lock's double bolted.
The key to the tavern. Locked.
Let's go and find the alchemist. We need to get him out of here as fast as we can.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly and without a fight. The way is free.
Very well. What power of persuasion? They didn't seem of a mind to hear reason from me.
You are free. Climb into your carriage and leave Serene immediately. Let me deal with Dr. Sahin.
I owe you my life, sir. I will be eternally in your debt.
I remind you to never step foot here again.
I have no desire to return anyway. Farewell.
Red, kita berhasil menolongnya. Ada penumpang oke. Oh, salah.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Wih, lega. Poin. Oke, oke. Siap.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Alright guys, jadi ya namanya politik ya, menjadi suatu kendala besar di abad ke-18 sampai sekarang juga. Masalah imigran itu sangat ganggu dalam suatu tatanan negara. Nah, memang secara hukum namanya imigrasi, imigran yang datang dan dia tidak berbuat hal yang buruk, tidak melanggar hukum, tapi dia bilang, laporkan bahwa ada beberapa imigran yang dengan para penjahat melakukan jual beli orang gitu. Dalam hal ini diculik, bawa entah mana.
Could you tell me anything about Ptolemy?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Ptolemy are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
What's your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Ptolemy, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only 2 complaints. That heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
How's Thélème faring on Tirfredi?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult, disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front, without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May
Guys,
the light
kita
guide
lanjut
you,
aja ya guys ya.
Asade.
Kita ngobrol takut gitu.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of
Oke,
service?
mesinnya juga.
You can start by
Yeah.
explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the 2 of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord
dalam
Disade,
menghadapi merchant
nephew
yang
of the
kurang
Prince
ajar ini,
d'Orsay
guys.
and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to
Jadi
the
ini
attendant.
merchantnya ini
Now that's a
nakal,
wise
guys.
decision.
Tidak sesuai perjanjian.
I was beginning to
Dan
think
saat
this
minta
would
di
never
reimburse,
end.
nggak mau
You're
dikasih.
certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style?
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Oke, guys, jadi si Kurt ini setelah tadi kita berhasil menghadapi nakal, ternyata kelakuan merchant nakal itu impact-nya besar sekali, guys. Yaitu keterlambatan supply, pengiriman supply. Nah, si Kurt ini diminta untuk gimana caranya, pokoknya barang-barang tersebut harus segera dikirim dan harus sampai ke tujuan itu dalam esok hari gitu. Sekarang kita terus cari jalan gimana pun caranya, baik itu ilegal ataupun legal, harus bisa mengirimkan barang tersebut.
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Nggak sengaja jalan-jalan ternyata.
As you
Ini
say,
ya,
this
ketemu
breed of brutes
kausinnya
won't
ini
spit
dia.
on ransom money.
Waduh.
What a waste.
Ini memang kayaknya dalam menghadapi game ini tuh harus sering jalan-jalan. Aja.
It's blocked. Coba kita klik. Locked. I don't have the key.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Waduh.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
They haven't spotted us. We could sneak out of here silently. We have a ship to board.
You've always been the reasonable soul. Don't you think these brutes deserve a punishment?
Yes, without a doubt. But don't you think there are more pressing matters? Kurt.
It is your highness's decision to make. Whatever it is, I shall follow. To get dicey.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir-Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure, like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Detail. Jadi ini adalah salah satu kru si kapten ini itu menghilang. Ya kru biasa sih, spesial, tapi ini adalah kapten yang tidak mau menunjukkan buahnya. Setidaknya kalaupun anak buahnya dead atau boy ya dia harus tahu detailnya. Salah satu. Oke, kita tanya dulu coba. Kan ya dia itu lihat si.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Oh, jadi kapten ini terakhir kali ketemu sama si cabin boy itu adalah 2 hari yang lalu. Jadi memang si kapten ini memperbolehkan seluruh kru itu bebas mana aja saat berlabuh suatu pelabuhan. Tapi semua kru tuh tahu saat hari H semuanya itu saat hari H pemberangkatan itu semua kru itu harus standby. Kapal tuh udah.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Nah, jadi kita tanya apakah si cabin boy ini punya yang akrab. Kasih. Sebenarnya kita semua itu berkeluarga, tapi memang si cabin boy ini punya 2 orang yang dekat. Kita mau nemuin mereka untuk bertanya apa yang oh, di sini kita bisa meminta bantuan kepada petugas yang dimintain tolong kursi deh. Coba kita coba ya.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten it into his head read that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tirfredi. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse and noted on the manifest will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Oh, ternyata nggak bisa, guys. Kecuali kalau memang kita si kaptennya itu jadi smuggler. Smuggler itu penyelundup. Jadi memang harus sesuai dengan peraturan yang ada, yang dimana semua barang sebelum dikirim ya harus ada manifestnya. Gila. Jadi abad ke-16 begini, 18 begini, memang sudah ada peraturan manifest kayak gitu. Manifest itu adalah suatu dokumentasi mengenai barang yang akan dikirim ke suatu tempat gitu ya, baik itu ekspor maupun impor. Dan manifest itu biasanya adalah data-data barang yang dimasukkan ke dalam sebuah kapal laut atau kapal udara.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly, but keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
You're quite right, I do have a thing or two to put in order.
Then be quick with it. There isn't much time left before the tide rolls out.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Thélème has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We of course refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Wow, jadi kita harus itu sudah dalam penjara. Kita sekarang kayaknya harus hidup ke dalam penjara. Menarik. Biasa jalan-jalan. Kita kalau udah pergi
Discover some useful information.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You
talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Oh, jadi sebenarnya dia tahu kalau teman saat itu dia nggak bisa ngomong karena kaki. Ini mungkin dia ketakutan, kayak bridge gitu nggak bisa gerakan. Tapi lucunya, walaupun dia tahu hal tersebut, dia nggak laporan ke kapten. Dia nggak mau membebani kapten. Dan juga lebih lagi, dia tuh takut khawatir kalau dia cerita ke teman. Dia hanya dikira si bodoh yang tukang mabuk aja, jadi ngomongnya ngelantur.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Oh, memang agak mencurigakan. Kalau seorang kulik, ngapain nyulik kabin boy? Gak punya duit juga
Thank you,
gitu.
Lara.
Makanya
I need to be going.
agak curiga jagoan orang ini. Gak percayakan omongan gua gitu. Tapi emang mencurigakan. Kalau emang kulik orangnya.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages.
And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Ya, apa kebiasaan? Setiap kali satu bang, apa dia nggak terlalu banyak dan kecil di antara yang bahkan kita melihat hal-hal yang
Does he know anyone in Serene?
dan baru
No one, far as I know.
terakhir kali buat 2 hari yang
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
Jadi
He's not
ternyata
seen
dia
his
pun
25th
juga
year
merasa
yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
terlalu banyak. Dia nggak
I need to be going.
ya karena biasanya
Farewell.
mabuk.
Strange story this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Oke, coba kita
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I'm looking for a Naut, a young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
Oke, jadi
I need to be off. Farewell.
nih setelah kita tutup ini agak berbeda guys. Kulikan tavern di bar ini mas, kalau kata batin hal tersebut tidak mungkin kalau saat tahu dan dia akan melakukan sesuatu. Nah ini agak aneh nih, akhirnya kita memutuskan untuk menginterogasi seseorang yang suka gambling dan kita orang itu bisa karena dia itu salah satu saksi mata.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that.
It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a naught that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Oke, kita menemukan ekspektasi katanya oleh orang kaya raya. Nah, meskipun pedagang kaya raya itu seorang cabin boy, tapi karena kita nggak punya lain ya, let's go ke rumah Fontaine. Fontaine Farm. Tahu kita menemukan suatu
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
foto.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Oh my god. Kabin boy-nya itu adalah anak bangsawan. Dan bukan diculik tapi ditemukan. Okay.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force.
If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
Oh, tapi jagoan kita tuh nggak terlalu kaki bawa ke paksa. Kalau emang jadi bilang, lo lebih percaya omongan orang pemabuk daripada orang bangsawan kayak gitu.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Kalau menurut itu adalah seseorang yang Lady Fontaine ini tak bertemu dengan konfrontasi gitu, mana sih yang benar gitu ya, aku jadi detektif gitu. Si Lady Fontaine ini nolak karena takut kalau anak lagi sama si kapten itu, makanya dia menunggu kapten itu.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
With respect, my lady.
Ladynya juga saat kita tanya lebih detail dia malah marah dan malah ngusir kita. Kita belum selesai bertanya. Gitu.
Might I help you, sir?
I need to be going. Farewell.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
Oh my god, red guys. Apa terjadi? Dengan menggunakan kostum mereka. Oh my. Tarik.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
If you wore a Naught uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Very well, I'm going.
Whatever you need to be. Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with? for your visit. See you soon. You'll find all... Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilion. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... Ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsilion. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
What will be your official title on Teofredi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Sir?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Memang ya.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Oh, jadi mereka punya peraturan apabila ada seseorang yang melahirkan di kapal, itu akan menjadi bagian dari keluarga mereka yang pemberian laut. Dan bagi orang-orang yang bergabung dan mereka dari usia muda, itu juga merupakan salah satu teknik bagaimana mereka mengumpulkan uang.
Could you tell me anything about our destination, the island of Tiafredi?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous, but I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nort?
How I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on here. Let's go talk to him.
Yes? Well, how can your old professor be of service to you?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Naughts as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides.
Damn.
For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Jadi gini guys. Jadi memang benar bahwa fakta seorang bayi yang lahir atas kapal, anak yang lahir itu akan menjadi haknya guild, apa ya disebutnya, guild penguasa kapal atau guild kapal lah istilahnya. Anak siapapun yang lahir di atas kapal dalam keadaan di atas laut itu jadi haknya guild yang punya kapal. Kata peraturan itu jauh belum si jagoan kita ini lahir lah ibaratnya, karena memang ditandatangani sama kakeknya. Tapi setelah ngobrol sama old professor ini, bahwa mengatakan masalahnya bukan di situ. Kenapa? Karena perjanjian yang dibuat oleh kakeknya di laut itu sudah expired dan tidak bisa dipakai lagi, tidak bisa dipakai lagi. Dan si cabin boy itu adalah lahir setelah fakta perjanjian itu expired, jadi nggak berlaku lagi. Cuma yang jadi masalah adalah si bangsawan ini ternyata mendapat kekayaan dari menjual anak, guys. Jual anaknya, tapi anaknya sebelum lahir gitu. Anaknya belum lahir udah dijual. Jadi si bapak ini mendapatkan kekayaan dari dia menjual anaknya, terus dia bisa beli, dia dapat beberapa kapal lah istilahnya. Nah, yang lucunya si istrinya kayaknya nggak tahu antara perjanjian si bapaknya dengan guild kapal ini istilahnya. Dan kita pun harus segera kembalikan anak ke kapal tersebut, karena kalau enggak dampaknya akan besar, akan terjadi perang lah, dan itu akan merugikan kita sebagai yang punya.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force against his will by armed men.
That is not true. Completely false. He...
Enough! With every word, you are a step closer to a prison cell.
Prison? But what would be the charges?
Kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he is a naught that you kidnapped and locked up. In the eyes of the prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on a poor mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, please do. He's in our warehouse, near the Coin Guard Plaza, next to the canal. I am certain that once you have heard his account, you will see the tragedy in our predicament and help us.
I regret threatening that woman.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy.
Dan ternyata taruh deh. Intinya tetap kita harus menemukan jalan. Atau di mana?
Are your boots worn through?
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Sir Desade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story, don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
So it's here that our man keeps his son. Abusive fathers.
Locked.
Who are you?
My name is Desade. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Oke guys. Ya, betul bapak. Ya, ya terang. Balik ke Pak. Tempat dia. Wow. Ya, terang. Buat ke. Dan akhir dari fakta. Hal. Betul. Will.
Find all you need in our selection.
So, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor? We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Be back soon, Captain.
Be.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
To my help! And death to the others!
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Orders haven't changed, you know. No one passes.
Looks like you've been here for quite a spell, and not much is going on. How about a little drink? It might help kill some time while waiting for the change of guard.
Maybe just a drop. I have been starting to get a little thirsty.
Cheers.
The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Damnation! We've been found. I told you that the smuggler was not worthy of our trust.
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Well now, can we get going?
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Mateus, the founder of the mythical Teleme. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
We owe you our lives. We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Orang kalau jadi kan para sejarawan yang kalau
Good day, Excellency.
zaman ini lu punya pemikiran kayak gitu lu dibakar hidup-hidup. Dan akhirnya si Sodan itu minta pelindungan sama kayak dia berpikir udahlah gue lari aja ke teritori musuh gak apa-apa dianggap lebih baik daripada dibakar hidup. Ya,
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Oke. Saatnya kita berangkat. Ah.
So, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor? We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tir Friddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back on one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nords are strange, but they're not idiots.
The beast has awoken!
Those conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need routes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Cut! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Tewas guys. Biasanya kasih mau.
So, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor? We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind, if you have any farewells...
No, my house is in order. We are ready to...
Perfect.
I am so eager to discover Tir Friddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nords are strange, but they're not idiots.
Woken!
Those conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now. Let's lend them a hand.
Watch out! Take a step back, son!
Cut! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
It again?
Sir,
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
we should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. Do you have any farewell?
No, my house is in order.
Perfect.
I am so eager to discover Tear Freddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought... Come now.
blood. How do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Gentlemen! Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready her to wear! Lively now, lively! Catch me a win!
Charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so please. Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are! To your health. Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service, for a while.
Akhirnya sampai gitu. Oke guys, mungkin kita sampai sini dulu. Nanti kita lanjut lagi di part kedua perjalanan kita dalam mencari petualangan terbaru sama teman-teman. Kita akan membongkar segala macam rahasia yang ada di pulau ini. Oke, mungkin cukup sekian dulu untuk part satunya. Kita lanjut di part 2 ya. Oke, gua Loak Rexus pamit dulu. Bye bye.